race from Gate 3, and our own Chris Harris in the yellow helmet colour. He goes from the outside, a second place, a battling second place in his first ride, you've got to say. He'll be hoping to improve. He knows that really we work on 8 points, may qualify for the semi-finals, 9 certainly will from the preliminary rides. There is Nils Christian Andersen, loosening up a few bits, chesting out his clutch hand there. Our starting marshal gets them into line. Our referee, Tony Steele, looks down on the tapes. He has his hand on the button. Away goes our starting marshal as the sun goes down here in Krsko, and away they go. And it's a good start by the man on the inside in red. Again, Nils Christian Andersen, but pressure for the man in blue. It's Greg Hancock. Hancock comes through. It's going to be tight on this bend. Hancock has the inside and has squeezed through. Back in third place in yellow is Chris Harris, who will have work to do. And Kasperzak is right at the back, but it's interesting again out front, and not disinteresting for Chris Harris.
Oh, super first lap from Greg Hancock there. Was under a lot of pressure from Everson. I fancied Everson might just be able to get round the outside of him in turns 3 and 4, but it didn't work out for him, and Hancock now really has pulled away, and Harris is getting involved in the act. Can Harris force his way into second place?
Harris had to cover behind in his first race. He's going to have to do it again, but out front, it's another truly good ride. Look at the challenge here now, because certainly in blue,
Chris
Greg
Harris.
Hancock, and Harris is putting it under pressure. Oh, first and second, separated by distance, but there's lots of interest in this race for second place. In red, Nils Christian Andersen. In yellow, it's Chris Harris. Greg Hancock way out in front of them. Christoph Kasperzak way behind them, but there's plenty to race for here. And as the flag goes there, well, I've got to say that was something of a ride by Greg Hancock in blue, and moves him on to 5 points, immediately putting him in contention. And the American, maybe the oldest rider in the field on a regular basis this year, but no lack of ability, no lack of consistency for a man who was world champion 11 years ago. It seems only yesterday that Greg Hancock took that world title. The official result for heat number 6, Greg Hancock, 3 race points, the man in the blue helmet colour. Second place went to Nils Christian Andersen in red. He gets 2 points. Third place to Chris Harris. 1 point keeps him going. And right at the back, Christoph Kasperzak failed to score. And you've got to say, well, that was disappointing for him. But really, Kelvin, it was another very interesting race even from the first bend.
Super stuff from Greg Hancock. Made a